Hey guys, it's Angela. I am a manifestation coach with Create Your Future, and I am back today with a brand new video. I want to talk about how each of us is the master of our own reality. It's a great topic. I am the master of my experience. You are the master of your experience. Before we start, I just wanted to mention we are giving away a free course, and the details are in our description box if you're interested in that. Also, I have a course, Awaken to I Am. This is all about recognizing the I am unlimited power within yourself. And you can find out about that in our description box. And also, I am available for one-on-one coaching. So if you want to work with me, I would love to help you get your desire, find your blocks, create intentions, answer any questions that you might have. So check all of that information out in our description box below. Okay, let's talk about being the master of your reality, or more importantly, recognizing that that's who you are, that you are the one and only total master of your reality. All of your life experiences have come through you. You have always been manifesting. You are the creator of all of your experiences. And everything that shows up in your reality is based on your memories, past experiences, those things that have shaped your subconscious. It's also your perception of self, what you feel you are worth and your value. It's based on your perception of the world, the people, the experiences, everything that make up this world. So it's your perception of the world, whether or not you feel that the world is friendly or safe or on your side. So it's your perception of the world. And then it is also based on those stories that you are holding in place around particular people. So you may have, particular stories about your family members, or particular stories about romantic people in your life. So it's those particular stories that are very specific to certain people. All of those things combined are continually manifesting in your life. But your experience in your life is 100% coming from your perception. Everything is showing up based on your expectation of how it's going to show up, how the people are going to show up, how money comes into your experience, how relationships are going to play out. All of it is your perception. Nobody else can manifest in your life. Nobody else can create in your life. Every single person has their own reality, their own perception of their experiences. And you're, for the most part, not really aware of what's going on in other people's reality. They're coming into your experience based on what you are expecting. So one way to kind of look at this is if you and another person are in a room and there are all sorts of things happening in that room, you are going to perceive the experiences, including the other person in that room with you. You're going to perceive everything through your perception. It's all going to come through the way you expect, the way that you think things are happening. It's all going to be your perception of it, your viewpoint. But that other person that's in that room with you may be experiencing something really different. Even though you're in the same room, they're going to be perceiving things and processing it completely different. And if it is completely different, you're not even really going to interact with their experience. Your experience is your own, totally. And understanding this makes a big difference in your manifesting, because you begin to not feel so threatened by what you see in the 3D. So how do we take this knowledge? How do we take this understanding that we are 100% manifesting our reality, that we are the one and only master in our experience, how do we take that knowledge and really incorporate it so that we can manifest successfully and intentionally what we want? So I want to give you a few tips, things to affirm, a few ideas to help you grow this understanding. So you can just start first and foremost by affirming that you have understanding and revelation understanding about this whole process. I did that for myself. I spent a lot of time just telling myself over and over, your understanding is growing. You are just beginning to feel and understand and explode as an intentional manifester. You are grasping this and understanding it. I just told myself that. So tell yourself, my understanding is growing. I am really having revelation, understanding, and knowledge about this process. Remind yourself that this is completely and totally your reality. Everything that you're experiencing, everything, every person, every event, everything is your reality. So affirm that, this is my reality. This is my world. I am the master creator in this world. I am, the director. I am calling all the shots. This is completely my world, and I get to do this. This is my birthright. Remind yourself, there is no competition. There is no lack. No one is fighting you. There is no lack of money. A third party is really not a competition. Those are all perceptions that we're perceiving. We're feeling like that there's lack. We're feeling like that the third party is against us. We're feeling like certain things are coming up against us. But remind yourself, stop in those moments when you feel like that. Remind yourself, I am perceiving that because, I'm not really understanding this process. And I am choosing now to become aware, to understand, to wake up to this process and realize I am just perceiving lack. I am just perceiving that there is competition because I'm the only one in this reality. And everyone's going to respond as I change my stories. Think of this as your quantum bubble, like you're in the little snow globe. Nobody can really get out of this little globe, this world that you're in. It may seem like people have left and they're going away, but your thoughts, and wanting to reconnect and wanting to have that relationship come back and wanting, another chance at this job, whatever it is, your thoughts are always going to draw the people and the experiences back into your life because you're in control. So it's your quantum bubble. It's your world. You are, in this place where you can draw those experiences back or you can reconnect with those experiences, those realities. Remind yourself that you are in complete control of your reality. So, every single person in experience is going to respond to you. And when we have those experiences that are not what we want, not what we're choosing, remind yourself, okay, this thing that maybe is appearing negative or is appearing as the opposite from what I want, this experience is just responding to something within me. So if, for example, I'll use a third party in a specific person situation because this is very popular. If you have experienced a third party in your reality with your specific person, take a step back and say, okay, there's something within me where I am believing that I'm really not in control of this reality, that I feel that there's competition, that I feel that I don't get what I want. And I'm going to change that now because there is no competition in my reality. I am the only one that is operating as the power that's calling the shots. I am the only one that is making the decisions in this reality. Therefore, I choose I choose to believe that I get, what I want, and I get the relationship with my specific person, and that I am chosen and I am worthy. So in those moments, kind of reflect back on the process and incorporate the belief in the process, the belief in yourself as the operant power, the belief that everything is showing up based on your perception, into now changing your story to support you. That, you get your person and you get to be the one that is chosen, and whatever it might be, that you get the job, that you have the money in the bank. Begin to incorporate your belief in the process and what's happening with your new story. And those things that show up, I want to just add this in, that seem like maybe we feel like we're being challenged, and we feel like maybe we're not going to get what we want or whatever. Those things are not coming in to make your life difficult. It's just coming in so that you can be aware of what you're thinking about. It's just coming in so that you can, be more aware and, remind yourself, I was feeling unloved. I was feeling like I'm helpless. I was feeling like I don't have this power within me. But now, I'm choosing, I'm waking up, I'm recognizing that experience as the opportunity to change this thought. So, you don't have to look at those things as something to be feared, like it's challenging you and making you feel like you're threatened. Kind of shift it, turn it around and say, you know what, this is just that opportunity to change my thoughts. It's thank you. I'm glad this came in because now I'm more aware. I'm going to be more aware of how I feel about myself. I know that I absolutely 100% can get everything that I want in my reality. So, try to not fear those things that come in. Just use those experiences to remind you, I have to change how I'm thinking. Also, intend that manifesting is really easy, that you can transfer those conscious, intentional desires and incorporate them into believing that it's done and that, you have your desire. Intend that the process is easy, that you can do this easily, that you easily believe in your desires, that you easily control that feeling state around your desires, that you easily feel confident and in control as being the creator of your reality. And I also always like to tell myself that everything in this world is on my side, that the world is for me, that the world is here to support me, to support my desires, and nurture that belief that the world is a safe, caring, giving, loving place for me. And it is, because I've decided that, and it's my reality. I get to decide that. And so do that for yourself. Decide that your your world is safe and it's there to support you and, create or bring those desires to you that you want. So I just really want you to be encouraged and empowered to recognize that you're the operant power, that you're the only operant power, that you are the only one that is, creating your experiences, all from your perception, all from those stories that you're telling yourself. If you spend time growing in this faith, growing in this belief, your manifestations are going to come in so much easier when you get really grounded in believing this. And does that mean that you can't manifest things while you're growing and while you're learning? Absolutely not. Your thoughts are always creating, you're always manifesting, but it's going to help you be more powerful and see more things come in quicker as you grow in that knowledge. So incorporate, this understanding and this belief, reminding yourself that your perception is the one and only perception that is projecting out into your reality. It's all you. It's all coming from you. Nobody else can manifest in this reality. Remind yourself of that. Remind yourself there's no competition. There's no lack. That is just a story that you have believed in, and you're changing it. Spend time getting grounded in this information, and it's going to change all of your intentional manifesting. It's going to bring in a lot of things much faster. So I intend that this really motivated you to get in and do that groundwork and that you get your desire, because that's why we're doing what we do. Guys, if you want to work with me, check in the description box. I love helping clients get their desires and have success. So look at our links below and sign up for coaching. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.